Hey there, nerds. Jim here with some Friday the 13th news. We had some TV and movie news with this, which is pretty interesting. So it looks like David Bruckner of The Signal fame is in line to direct the, I guess, reboot you'd call it, because it's, from what they're saying, it has nothing to do with the 2009 reboot, which I very much enjoyed. So they're not really sure what path he's going to take in telling Jason's story. So I'm curious about that one. That one's interesting. I'm glad they're not going, as far as I know, not going the found footage route, but I'm very curious what story they're going to tell. I thought the first reboot did a really good job in sort of taking the first three movies and making them into one, giving Jason his mask, obviously killing Mrs. Voorhees, sets up his revenge. I really enjoyed that. So I don't know if they're just going to forget that that even happened, and 5 years later now we're going to have a completely rebooted movie. I'm not sure. But in other news, they have taken the franchise and they're going to bring it to the small screen, to TV. This is interesting because there was a confusing Friday the 13th series, I believe in the 80s, maybe the early 90s. And I say confusing because it was titled Friday the 13th, but it had nothing to do with Jason Voorhees. It was basically about supernatural stuff, very much like Tales from the Crypt or The Twilight Zone. I sort of equate it to Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which pisses me off because it had nothing to do with Michael Myers. So even though Friday the 13th was a good series, it was entertaining, it was creepy and scary, but I wanted Jason Voorhees. That's what I thought it was going to be about. So that was a bummer, but it was still pretty good. I highly recommend you go back and check it out. But this time they're going to bring it back, and they are going to make it about Jason Voorhees. And interestingly enough, they're going to analyze Jason in different time periods. I'm not exactly sure what that means. That sounds very confusing. I honestly don't know how you would make this into a TV show anyway. I know MTV is doing this with the Scream franchise, but that one I think it makes a little more sense because Ghostface is not exactly one person. It can be anybody. Jason Voorhees is Jason Voorhees. Obviously in the first one, obviously we had his mom going and doing the killing. In the fifth one, we had an imposter doing the killing. But other than that, it's Jason Voorhees. So I don't know about bringing him to TV. Obviously, it can't be terribly violent unless we go with HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, something like that. But gut feeling, I don't like this. We'll see how it goes. You guys let us know what you think in the comments below. But right now, I'm not too keen on that. I'm curious about the reboot. Can't wait to see that. But TV, no. But please bring back Friday or Nightmare on Elm Street TV show. That was great. I enjoyed that one.